intro. Hello there. Welcome to Thief the Dark Project. Thief the Dark Project was released in 1998 by Lookingglass Studios, with an up-to-date release, Thief Gold, released the following year. And that's the version we'll be playing. Thief is probably one of the best stealth games. I'd say up there with Hitman, Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid. It's one of the best. And in Thief, you play the role of Garrett, a master thief. In fact, I even have the manual here. Introduction. In Thief the Dark Project, you play the character of Garrett, a hardened thief of the highest caliber. Shadows and silence are your allies. Light is your enemy. Stealth and cunning are your tools. And the riches of others are yours for the taking. You ply your trade in the city, preying on the rich nobility and corrupt merchants, who are no more deserving of their worldly goods than a hard-working thief. You have a reliable fence, named Cutty, who's always on the lookout for good jobs. So far, he's never let you down. Every job comes with some danger. Being a thief means always being one misstep away from finding an angry guard bearing down on you with a drawn blade. For these unfortunate moments, you carry a sword yourself. A blackjack and a short bow are also part of your arsenal. Fighting is usually not your first choice, but sometimes it's the only option. More often, however, the road to riches is dark and silent. You have tools designed to deceive your enemies, tools which can better keep you out of danger, and tools to help you get into hard to reach places. You are a thief, not a warrior, so keep your wits about you, and you won't lose your head. Well, that's as good as an introduction as any to Thief. This isn't, you're not some rogue, you're a thief, you're not getting into action. Try and avoid the action, don't get murdered. Now then, as you can see here, we have 3 difficulties: normal, hard, expert. And we also have 2 options here: start training, skip training. Well, I'm going to go with expert. It doesn't make much of a difference for the training, but it does change one thing in particular, and for the rest of the game I will be playing on expert. But despite that, this is going to be a leisurely playthrough. You know, no, there'll be a lot of shenanigans. I won't be trying to ghost. However, I will be trying to get all the loot, because we love loot. We love cool swag. At least I do. Now then, let's begin.
I was a kid. No parents, no home. Running messages and picking pockets to keep my ribs from meeting my spine. One night I saw a man. Folks just passed him by like he wasn't there. I thought he must have something valuable, so I snuck up on him and made a grab.
That's not for you.
Please, sir, I'm hungry. Don't tell the Hammers, I promise.
What is your name, boy?
Garrett.
You have talent, lad.
Let go of me, old man.
To see a keeper is not an easy thing, especially one who does not wish to be seen. We have a need for those as gifted as yourself. If you've grown tired of how you live, then follow me, and we will show you a different way.
Leave me alone.
As you wish.
I caught up with him just before he vanished into the crowd. It was the beginning of a very long education.
So, some backstory there. Garrett. Once upon a time, just a little pickpocket. practically starving on the streets, trying to make some money to feed himself. Until he meets a man, a keeper. And then his world changes. So, this is a tutorial level, a keeper's training. Difficulty, expert. Follow the directions of your instructor in order to pass the training tests. So, this is how Garrett became such a master thief of the highest caliber. Let's begin.
Welcome, young Garrett. In the nearby rooms, I will instruct you in the various skills you will need to survive. Please stay in the entrance area to each room while I explain the room's purpose. When you are ready to begin your lessons, proceed down this hallway to the first room.
Oh, they just literally drop us in. Where are we? We are in the library of the Keeper compound. Training halls, courtyard, obstacle course. We have a map, as you can see, and we'll have, this is probably the most detailed of the maps, maybe. There might be others that are a bit, you know, going by my memory. Others won't be as, detailed. But since this is the tutorial, that won't matter. Now then. Oh, look at those flames.
You must learn how to move unseen. Stay in the shadows. Avoid the light. The indicator on your screen will tell you how visible you are. Try to reach the top of the platform without being seen.
Now, one of the reasons why I want to take a more leisurely playthrough, despite playing on expert, is because, you know, sometimes it's interesting to see what happens when you cock things up. Oh my, that's a very nice ceiling. The keepers really like their stars. Anyway, so my instructor mentioned that at the bottom I have a crystal. It's blackened out, but it was yellow before when I was in light. Lamps off, I'm in darkness. But what happens if I ignore his advice and just try and walk up there to where that guard is?
I see you there, lad.
Try again. Remember, stay out of the well-lit areas until you reach the platform.
I get teleported. Whole lot of voodoo going on here with the keepers. But, as he says, I'm going to keep to the shadows. Follow this darkened path all the way to the end of the corridor. And he will not see me. Just like a good thief.
Well done. I did not see you approach.
Open this door to continue. When the door is near the center of your screen, it will light up, indicating that it is selected. To manipulate selected doors and other objects, use them.
I should mention, the keepers, one of their key insignia is the lock, the keyhole, and the key. Even on the doors there. If you see that...
Proceed down this corridor for your next test.
Nearly talking over him there. Keys and keyholes, that's their symbol. You see that, usually there's something keeper related. Maybe we'll find more about that later.
Now you must learn to move quietly. Some surfaces are louder than others when walked upon, and moving quickly makes more noise than moving slowly. Listen to your own footsteps to hear how much noise you are making. The instructor will have his back turned. You must get to the top of the platform without being heard.
I can do that. So, right now, walking on some carpet. Very nice, plush. Muffles my footsteps. But what's this? Metal plating? Ruining the look of the entire place. This is unacceptable. Oh. That's not even getting into the walls. Jeez, look at that. Look at that artwork. Anyway, I'm just gonna go... Well, I guess I should explain. Metal tiling, obviously. That's gonna make my footsteps louder. he's probably gonna hear that. But you know, I like to show these off.
I could hear that.
Try again. Remember, walk on quiet surfaces and move slowly.
Funnily enough, there is just one thing. So he heard me there. If I go over here though, he doesn't hear a thing. Some instructor you are. Terrible.
Very good. I did not hear you traverse the room.
Beyond this door is a hallway that will lead you to your next task.
He did not hear me. I noticed. Anyway, down this long corridor with, frankly, tacky wallpaper. I much prefer the starlight wallpaper. Much more mystical. Oh, we come out to what seems to be a courtyard. And as you can see, yes, we're in the courtyard now. We've passed the training halls.
Now get your weapons. To pick up objects, select them by centering them on screen until they light up. Then use them.
Got a sword here. Probably one of the... Well, it still has its uses, but it is... Well, we won't be using it for fighting. Remember what the manual said? We're a thief, not a warrior. We don't do the fighting, we do the sneaking. But, you know, there'll be a few things that we can cut.
Choose your weapon now. Try readying your sword, and then your bow. You can always put them away again if you need your hands free. Now let's go out to the courtyard for some target practice.
Now then. I have a sword, I have a bow. So obviously, I want to give these a try. Let's get the bow out.
Ready your bow. Knock an arrow and draw back the string by holding down the attack button. Make sure you draw all the way back, or your shot will not have full power. Take aim, and when you are ready to shoot, release your attack. See if you can hit one of these targets.
Easy.
Good shot. Keep practicing if you wish. When you are ready to proceed, approach the training dummy and ready your sword.
Sure thing, just let me... on a bullseye. Ah, close enough. Right, what we have here, a dummy. Get my sword out. It's time to wail on an inanimate objects.
Swing at the target with the attack button. A quick tap will give you a slash. Move the tip of your sword to the left of the target for a left slash, and to the right of the target for a right slash. Hold the attack button down, then release for an overhead swing. Try both slashes and the overhead swing on the practice dummy. Good job, you're ready for a live opponent. To practice against your partner, enter the cobbled sparring area.
Now then. So, live target. This is our training buddy here. He's going to be showing how enemies, particularly human enemies, fight in this game. But just out of curiosity, I have a bow here. What happens if I shoot him in the face?
Attack him with your sword, not your bow.
Obviously, my instructor, not pleased with me. Actually, what happens if I do that again? Nothing. So, funny. There is actual dialogue for that if you, if you bully the poor man. Are you okay? Oh! He's ready. He's ready to fight. Come on. Whap. In the back.
Well done. Keep sparring if you wish. When you are done, leave the sparring area.
He seems very confused right now. Are you okay, my friend? Sir, please. This is serious training. Come on. Oh, enough slapping him in the butt.
sparring for today. Please walk over to the table. Would you care for some refreshment before we move on, young Garrett? Please pick up all of the items on this table.
Sure thing, but I'm just gonna steal it. So you noticed, I grabbed a key. And now I'm gonna follow our friend here back into this corridor. Now, I mentioned before I started this that there is a... Is there something wrong? Rude. Anyway, where was I? Before I started the training, I mentioned that while expert doesn't really affect the difficulty of the training, it does change one thing, and this thing is this. If you play it on normal or hard, when you get to this point, there is a huge stone slab and you can't progress. But we're on expert mode, so that means we can go past and we find a door. Now, what's behind the door? Oh, we can't find out. It's locked. Oh, guess we'll head back. But I did grab a key. And you know what keys are used for? I don't need to tell you. That's right. It will open this door. And we find a basketball court. I hope you're ready for some slam jams. Sadly, Garrett and myself are too white to play basketball. We're just not very good at it. But let's see if we can get tits. Come on. I just want one dunk. One dunk. Come on. Oh. Right, fine. Okay, you proved your point. I'm terrible. Usually I could get that, but not today. But we also found this bedroll. And this bedroll is, well, it's not a bedroll. Oh. It is development comments from the Dark Team. Quotes from the Dark Team during the development of Thief the Dark project. Now, there's a lot of quotes here. I won't be able to read them all, but I'm going to, just pause briefly over each one, give you a chance to pause and then read them for yourself. There's quite a few good ones. You know, I'm wearing tights right now. There's a good one. I do have to wonder what was going on during the development that spawned a lot of these quotes. My arm won't come off. Oh, hate when that happens. And it all came down to shape. But yeah, there's quite a few quotes. But that's the end. Oh, we can leave that here. The keepers can actually come here. You. I'm not gonna be made fool of by a basketball. Good enough. He shoots, he scores, he leaves. Hey there, buddy. Look lively. He's good people. Very durable. I mean, he took an arrow to the face. That's impressive. But sadly, as we walk out, it closes behind us. We can't go in. That's why I rushed in there with the key. Don't want to get locked out. Now then, my instructor, wherever he may be, we don't actually really see the instructor. Maybe that was him at the start. Offered us refreshment. So what we have here, an apple. Crunch. And this is a health potion.
Cycle through your inventory to see the objects you have in your pockets. Once an object is displayed, you may use it. Have something to eat if you wish. Then you may proceed. The next test is waiting on the other side of the metal door.
Gonna take a sip of that. Not only will I, my goal in this casual playthrough of Thief will be to get all the treasure. I do promise that all food I see in this game will be consumed. Because I am quite a fat bastard.
The door is locked, but the key from the table will open it. To unlock the door, select the key in your inventory. Center the door on screen until it lights up. Then use the key on the door.
That seems simple enough.
Good. Now head down this hallway to get to your next test.
Convenient, that key opens 2 doors. And just like that, they close the door behind me. They've been doing that a lot. Closing doors behind me. Portcullises, doors. Yes, they don't want me heading back.
Now you will learn new movement skills. First, climb the rope by jumping onto it.
Anyway, new area. We're in the obstacle course, and it seems to be the final area, and that's true. This is the final part of the tutorial, where we learn about jumping and climbing. Because oh yes, Thief has quite a bit of that. Oh boy, does it have quite a lot of that. Anyway, instructor said, climb the rope. I can do that.
Move while looking up or down to climb up or down the rope. Turn to change your facing. If you jump again, you will release the rope. Now climb the rope to get to the top of the platform.
And that's not very hard. There we go, already up.
Well done. Run and jump across the gap to the other side of the stream.
Run and jump? Oh, well, that seems simple enough, but you know, I like to show off dialogue, and you know, we like dialogue, we like content here. So, I'm just going to half-assed jump this. Oh. Oh.
Looks like you got a bit wet, my boy. Make sure you jump while running to get over a gap of that size. Climb the rope again and make another attempt.
I'm all wet now. I guess Garrett is just not the master thief he wants to be. He can't make a simple jump like that.
Good jump.
But we redeemed ourselves. Now then, let's continue.
This obstacle is easy to climb if you know how. First, move close to the wall. Next, jump to grab the edge of the wall and pull yourself up.
Where do you think the instructor is? You think he's talking from one of those windows? I guess keepers really are good at not being seen. Anyway, he says mount this, and we can do that. Just push up against it. Press the jump button.
Good job. I am most pleased with your progress. You have passed the last test for today. If you wish, you may stay to practice your climbing and jumping, or swimming, ducking, leaning, or crawling. When you are finished, you may return to your chambers by going through that red door. Farewell.
Yeah, he mentions a few things like leaning. You know, that's an important thing in Thief. You can lean. But he doesn't actually kind of explain it in the tutorial, just offhandedly mentions it. Anyway, as he says, we are done with the tutorial. We just head down here and we will be done past that door. But you know, the game's called Thief and we haven't done much thievery. Luckily, Garrett knows a prize when he sees it.
The keepers were training me to be one of them, but I found other uses for those skills.
Yoink. Mission complete. We did it. We completed the tutorial. Oh. That was quite intense. I know. For our first mission, quite intense. Luckily, the next mission, much more. Well, I guess it's the first real mission, and I think it's a good starting mission. For a stealth game, it is a good starting mission. But unfortunately, we'll have to find that out next time because, you know, I want to keep these videos contained, mission per mission, and that did count as a mission. I took 60 minutes. Wow. That's probably going to be quite long. Once I get to the end. But that will have to wait. Until next time, I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Oh, the blood, it just turns my poor tummy.
Shut up, you taffer.
Sir? Oh!
Got you now!
Oh dear. Uh-oh. Where's my cheese? Oh. Give me some of that.
Oh well. Must have nothing.
Oh! Oh, bollocks. Milordy Bafford, speaks himself to Ginny, did you bet?
It's a throne room. How pretentious can you get?